Needle sings and lamplight low, scraps of years lay row by row. Every tear, every smile, folded in to last a while. A quilt stitched with a memory pulled up to my chin. Every patch a chapter I'm living in. It's thinner now along the seam, colors soft like old-time dreams. Still it keeps the cold away in that faithful, quiet way. Funny how the worn-out threads hold the strongest end. Sunday dresses, workday jeans, baby blankets, teenage scheme. She'd hum low while stitching tight, teaching love by candlelight. A quilt stitched with memories that never once complained. Took the weight of every year and stayed the same. If I ever feel the chill or wonder where I've been, I wrap myself in yesterday and start again. A quilt stitched with memories, ain't cloth, it's time, sewn together by the hands that shaped my life. Like those dim seams still gleam, warmth remembers me. Barefoot morning sun on my skin, Mama's call drifting on a southern wind. Old screen door singing when it slammed too hard. Every dream fell closer in a beat-up yard. Time was slow, hearts were brave. We didn't know what we'd lose, what we'd save. And down that dusty lane where the wild grass grew, I learned who I was before I knew you. Rusty bikes, paper planes, laughing loud through the summer rain. Yeah, life was plain, but it felt so right. Childhood on a dusty lane every night. Granddad's stories on a wooden chair, coffee strong and a preacher's prayer. Radio songs about love and pain, we sang along, didn't feel the rain. And down that dusty fireflies and window pane. Now the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. Now the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. And down that dusty lane I close my eyes, see younger me under endless skies. If I could stay, I swear I'd remain in that moment before the pain. Yeah, life moved on, but my heart still stays with childhood on a dusty lane. Gravel pipes under worn-out tires, memory burns like an old campfire. I wave goodbye, but I whisper your name. When childhood on the dusty white dust floating in the light. Love don't measure, love just knows. That room feels smaller than before. Same old stove, same creaking floor. But when I breathe, I'm made once more. Somehow, some prayers never spoke out loud. They're made with hands. Grandma's hands in the flour, turning minutes into hours. Every meal a kind of power that fed us. Apron strings and Sunday hums, windows open, morning comes. She'd smile soft, say help yourself, and mean it. Those grandma's hands in the flour held the house through every storm, built a world warm and sure around us. If heaven smells like anything, it's bread and time and remembering. Love passed down in simple things like this. Rolling pin, quiet song. Grandma's hands in the flour still guide me when I'm unsure, teaching me what matters more than words. Table clear, the light grows dim. Her love stays on my skin. night fades, her voice walks me home. Every word a candle flame, I was never alone. Porch still creaks the same old tune, rocking chair remembers you. Evening bugs and purple skies feel too quiet without your eyes. Grandma's song at dusk taught me how to trust in the dark and the dust. Love don't ever rush. Apron tied with tired hands, flower on her dress. She'd sing soft about promised land and forgiveness. Didn't know I was learning goodbye while learning why. Grandma's song at dusk, when the world felt rough, all the fear, all the fuss, fell asleep in her trust. If heaven's got a quiet hour, I know what it sounds like. Same old tune, same gentle power, singing me through the night. Grandma's song at dusk still hums when nights get tough. Even now, even us are held by that love. Sun goes down, song stays true, still rocking me back to you. Pine trees sway, afternoon thins, wind hums soft between the limbs. Before I see him, I already know that whistle through the pines. Grandpa's whistle through the pines, never hurried, never loud, carried more than just a tune, carried where we're bound. Trails grown over, boots are new, but that sound still cuts me through. I stop and listen, half my mind, walking back in time. Funny how a breath of air shows you care. Hands in pockets, easy stride, sun at his back, world outside. He'd whistle low, let worries go, teach me things he'd never say. Grandpa's whistle through the pines marked the close of day, let us know the work was done and it's okay to stay. If I ever lose my way or talk too much to simple tune that still knows how to last, that whistled through the pines of his lips, quiet inside me, reminds me strength don't need a shout, just honesty. Wind moves on, pine still sway, whistle stays this way. Wooden wheels on a dusty lane, every creek calls out a name. I've been carrying who I was in a wagon full of memory. I pull it slow through changing day. Some things lost, some things stay. Can't haul it all, but I try, choosing what gets to ride. A wagon full of memories, everybody moves with me. Every mile, every bend tells me where I've been. Hand-me-downs and laughter loud, old quilts folded, promises vowed, packed with hope and stubborn dreams, more than what it ever seemed. Funny how the weight I bear feels lighter when I care. A wagon full of memories ain't meant to race or flee, it just rolls at its own pace, like a life that learned to be. If I stop and let some go, it don't mean they're gone. Some things right inside my chest when the wagon's drawn. If I stop and let some go, it don't mean they're gone. Some things right inside my chest when the wagon's drawn. The wagon full of memories don't need shiny wheels or speed, just a road, a little faith, room for what I need. Wheels roll on, daylight dims, memories hum like hymns. checkered cloth on summer grass, lemonade and clouded glass, church bells fading down the road. Nobody's in a hurry. It's a Sunday picnic song where the day goes slow. Every laugh's a harmony. We don't need to know. I drive by that riverside, trees still lean the same. I park a while and close my eyes, hear mama call my name. Funny how the quiet days end up staying. Fried chicken wrapped in paper thin, kids run wild, shoes kicked in. Daddy hums an old refrain, radio low, sky wide open. That Sunday picnic song plays soft and strong, teaching us the simple truth that being there was enough. If I could bottle afternoons, I'd keep this one where love didn't say a thing, it just showed up. This Sunday picnic song still sings along whenever life gets louder. I come back where I belong. Blanket folded, sun dips low, song stays playing, soft and slow. Fresh white lines in the morning sun, covering scars we can't outrun. Same old boards, different shade, fences painted white again. I walk the yard with a borrowed brush. Quiet house, but the paint smells new. Every stroke brings back a voice saying, son, some things are up to you. Fences painted white again, like we're starting over when time was kind and love was plain. Fences painted white again. Summer day every memory. Fences painted white again, hiding cracks and old regrets. Not to lie, but to remind. Love can heal what time forgets. If forgiveness had a color, it looks something like this. Bright enough to face the truth, soft enough to miss. Fences painted white again, like we're starting over when time was kind and love was plain. Fences painted white again. Coffee strong, the light comes in, floorboard squeaks, an old AM hymn. Dial won't turn but somehow plays yesterday in little waves. Broken radio in the kitchen plays the songs we couldn't fix. Half the words, lots of feelings, still know every bit. Still there by the window frame, missing knobs but not its place. I hum along to what it finds, filling gaps with my own time. Funny how a crackled sound can bring a whole life down. Mama danced with a dish rack tune, Daddy sang off-key too. News and weather, late night shows, mixed with love we never spoke. Broken radio in the kitchen, static where the truth should be. Every skip and sudden silence sounds like home to me. Tune the past back clear, I might lose what matters most. Yeah, some songs are meant to fade and leave the one I know. Tin lunchbox dented blue, packed with hope and peanut butter too. Didn't know what the world would do with a kid and a dream or two. I still keep it on a dusty shell. Bed and scratch like my old self. Hoping that when days feel mean, just to check what's still in me. A tin lunchbox full of dreams, bigger than it ever seemed. Every wish and paper plan fit right there in a child's hand. Mama's note and shaking, be good kid and don't overthink. Trading snacks, making deals, buying time between the bells. Funny how the smallest things carry everything. A tin lunchbox full of dreams, leaked a little at the seams. But every dent, every scar shows how hard we want it fall. If I could pack it up again, I'd bring less fear, more belief. But I guess that's how you learn what to carry, what to leave. A tin lunchbox full of dreams ain't as full, but still it seems enough to get me through the day and remember why I stayed. A lid snaps shut, world rolls on. Dreams still packed, just moving on. Fresh white lines in the morning sun, covering scars we can't outrun. Same old boards, different shade. Fences painted white again. I walk the yard with a borrowed brush. Quiet house, but the paint smells new. Every stroke brings back a voice saying, son, some things are up to you. Fences painted white again, like we're starting over. Kind and love was plain. Fences painted white again. Summer days in cut-off jeans. Dad laughed loud, Mom kept time. We drip paint on the grass. Swore we'd fix it all next time. Didn't know we were sealing in every memory. Fences painted white again, hiding cracks and old regrets. Not to lie, but to remind forgiveness had a cutter. It looks something like this, bright enough to face the truth, soft enough to